Hello there. Today we are going to explore the world after COVID-19 and its causes. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for future content. Let's review. Cause number 1. Economic crises. Economic crises refer to significant declines in economic activity, often characterized by high unemployment, stagnant or falling output and investment, and rising prices, inflation or deflation. Some notable examples of economic crises in recent history include the Great Recession of 2008-2009 and the current COVID-19 pandemic. Economic crises can be caused by a variety of factors, including financial imbalances, policy mistakes, and external shocks. The world after the COVID-19 pandemic will likely be different in many ways. The pandemic has had a profound impact on the global economy, leading to widespread job losses and economic downturns. Many businesses, particularly small and medium-sized enterprises, have struggled to survive, and there may be long-term changes to the way we live and work as a result. The pandemic has also accelerated the adoption of digital technologies, as people have been forced to work and learn remotely. This could have long-term implications for the way we interact and conduct business. The healthcare system will also be changed, as the pandemic has highlighted the importance of preparedness for pandemics and infectious disease outbreaks. This will likely lead to increased investment in healthcare infrastructure and research to help prevent and respond to future outbreaks. Additionally, the pandemic has exposed the inequalities in our societies and has brought more attention to the issues of poverty, inequality, and race. This can lead to more efforts to address these issues and promote social and economic justice. In summary, the world after the COVID-19 pandemic will likely be different in terms of economy, technology, healthcare, and social issues. Cause number 2. Global recession. A recession is a period of economic decline, typically defined as a decline in GDP, gross domestic product, for 2 or more consecutive quarters. During a recession, there is usually an increase in unemployment, a decline in production and consumption, and a decrease in investment and trade. Recessions can be caused by a variety of factors, including financial imbalances, policy mistakes, and external shocks. For example, the 2008-2009 global financial crisis was caused by the collapse of the housing market and the failure of large financial institutions. The COVID-19 pandemic has resulted in an economic downturn due to the lockdowns and other measures taken to contain the spread of the virus, which has led to widespread job losses and closures of businesses. Governments and central banks often implement monetary and fiscal policies to try to mitigate the effects of a recession, such as lowering interest rates, providing stimulus spending, and implementing other measures to support the economy. However, the effectiveness of these policies can vary depending on the specific circumstances of the recession. It's worth noting that the term recession is commonly used, but the definition of it can vary from country to country and from organization to organization. Cause number 3. Inflation. Inflation, which refers to the rate at which the overall price level of goods and services is rising, may increase following the COVID-19 pandemic. The reasons for this are multifaceted and are related to both supply and demand factors. On the supply side, the pandemic has led to disruptions in global supply chains, causing shortages of goods and leading to higher costs for producers. This can push up prices for consumers. Additionally, the unprecedented levels of monetary stimulus provided by central banks to support the economy during the pandemic could lead to inflation if not withdrawn in time. On the demand side, as the economy begins to recover from the pandemic, increased demand for goods and services may outstrip supply, leading to upward pressure on prices. Furthermore, as the unemployment rate falls, workers may have more bargaining power to demand higher wages, which can also contribute to inflation. It's worth noting that inflation is a complex phenomenon that can be influenced by a variety of factors, and predicting its exact trajectory is difficult. Central banks closely monitor inflation and adjust their monetary policy accordingly to keep the inflation rate within the target range. Okay, folks, we had enough for today's video. We will be right back soon. Take care.